Coronation Street is gearing up for another emotionally charged week filled with suspicion, exposed intentions, shaky relationships, and surprising twists. Each character finds themselves at a crossroads, personal, emotional, or moral, and the consequences of their choices ripple across Weatherfield like a stone disrupting calm water. As the storyline unfolds, one truth begins to overshadow all others. Nothing is as simple as it seems. This week's spotlight falls heavily on Kit, who has been quietly observing rather than reacting, until now. His growing unease surrounding Costello and Becky finally reaches the point where he can no longer keep his suspicions to himself. Kit has always been someone who values transparency and fairness, and when the pieces around him no longer add up, he takes action. After several subtle interactions, side glances, and inconsistencies that gnaw at his instincts, Kit decides it's time to share what has been troubling him. And so, he turns to Carla, the one person he trusts enough to confide in. Carla, already under emotional pressure and juggling numerous responsibilities, finds herself forced into the role of confidant and investigator. Kit's revelations are not merely whispers of uncertainty. They are foundation-shaking concerns about what Becky may truly be planning. The moment Kit opens up, Carla feels the shift. Something beneath the surface of the factory's daily chaos may be brewing, and if Becky's intentions are not as pure as she portrays, trouble may be closer than anyone expects. While Carla tries to make sense of Kit's doubts, Becky herself is fighting a very different battle, maintaining order and balance at the factory. Though she appears calm, her actions reveal urgency. She is doing everything she can to keep tensions from boiling over, smoothing conflicts with charm and diplomacy while hiding something deeper. The harder she tries to maintain control, the more it becomes clear that she has secrets of her own. And secrets, on Coronation Street, never stay buried for long. Meanwhile, Will finds himself entangled in confusion and regret after the unexpected kiss incident with Lauren. He decides to step up and apologize, acknowledging the boundary crossed and the discomfort it caused. Lauren listens, accepting the apology, but she is far from unguarded. Her instincts are sharpened, and she begins watching him closely, not just him, but also his connection with Megan. Sometimes forgiveness does not erase suspicion, and Lauren proves that trust once fractured is not easily repaired. Her silence does not mean acceptance, it means observation. Somewhere else on the cobbles, chaos takes a surprisingly lighthearted turn. Debbie, full of excitement and wedding energy, faces the comedic catastrophe. She accidentally books her wedding venue for the wrong year. Panic sets in as she realizes the scale of the mistake. Dresses are picked, dreams are drawn, but the date is painfully wrong. Fortunately, she is not alone. Carl and Abby step forward, determined to help her fix the mix-up. Through persistence and quick thinking, a new venue is secured, saving the celebration and reminding everyone that mistakes do not define love, the effort to mend them does. While some battles are loud, others are warming and gentle. Joni, preparing for the upcoming festive season, begins organizing a Christmas gathering. She teams up with Sally and Tim, and the planning turns into a heart-lifting blend of nostalgia, laughter, and seasonal anticipation. In a world filled with conflict, this storyline brings viewers a soft moment, a reminder that no matter how heavy things get, connection and tradition remain anchors. Elsewhere, George finds himself in a moment of reflection. Following guidance from Christina, he begins reconsidering his relationship with Todd. Past disagreements, emotional bruises, and misunderstood decisions have created distance, but Christina's words linger in his mind. Perhaps reconciliation is possible. Perhaps love and understanding, once nurtured, can bloom again. George stands at a doorway, not literal, but emotional, and whether he steps through it or turns away will be a decision that shapes the weeks to come. Yet the beating heart of the week's drama remains one question. What is Becky hiding, and how long until Lisa learns the truth? Kit's suspicions are no longer whispers. Carla is alert. The atmosphere around the factory feels heavier, charged, fragile. Lisa, whether she realizes it or not, stands on the edge of revelation. When truth eventually surfaces, and it always does, trust will crack, loyalties will be tested, and relationships across Coronation Street may shift in ways no one can predict. As viewers brace for impact, one thing is certain. Weatherfield is about to face a storm built from secrets, suspicion, and overdue truth. The countdown has begun.